1. Hold on tight.
Batman speaking. Warning all of you to brace yourselves for big news.
The biggest.
Tell them, Robin.
Holy superlatives, Batman. It's really exciting. Soon, very soon.
You want to make a hit record? I'll tell you what you do. You go to Cleveland. You order yourself up a brew. You look at the bubbles. You raise your glass. Take another drink. You watch the time pass and you go, ow! Shazam! Feeling grand, get some mosey into town. Raise hell all around. We're gonna have a good time. Damn, you better ham out the boogie till I'm blind. I got a $quarter wine, I wanna get myself primed. Running down the road, I got the back tire smoking. The highway is open, not a cop in sight. No red light flash, I'm gonna hamper my action. My path is clear, my timing's right. And I'm a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. I come to chase show women and drink your beer. Pop the top off a rolling rock, turn up that rock and roll. Don't lay no boogie woogie. Oh, hear that music in my soul. Second gear down Main Street, roaring into town. Women, grab your children, both the doors shut her down. Peeking out from windows while the men folk pray. They're speaking frightened whispers, hell, the weak ones faint. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it a demon in the air? A fire-breathing, baby-eating, mother-beating bear? Is it murder? Is it rape? Is it the Watergate tapes? Or a mere hallucination? Cause folks from outer space, so it's a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio who's come to chase your women and drink your beer. My, here he are, you see him striding to the bar. He's got a girl on every arm and 3 or 4 to spare. Hell yeah, ain't he neat, dressed to kill from head to feet. The tavern quiets down and people stare in disbelief. He got the chrome-plated platforms 9 inches high. Batteries in the soles, neon lights on the side. A patent leather jacket with a picture on the back. It's Marilyn in the nude with a tattoo on her ass. That skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio's come to chase show women, drink your beer. Stand aside from the bar if you haven't come to drink. Throw your water in the sink, give me whiskey in my glass. The bourbon tastes mean, but it sure beats Listerine. To get your breath twice as clean, get your high twice as fast, run out of wild. Turkey Jack Daniels is fine. Keep your chin and tiny cold rib wine. Tequila in a pinch or even vodka's alright. I got a roaring in my ears, got a burning in my eyes, and I'm a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. Come drink your women and chase your beer. Good people, good people. Now you know my story, you're aware of my curse and how this decent model citizen was transformed by lust and thirst. Take heed of my warning, walk the straight and narrow trail, shun the gaily painted ladies, bright lights and booze. Wealthy, sitting all alone watching TV, home in bed, and your skin will start to prickle and your hands will start to sweat. You reach for the bottle just as sure as I stand. You raise it to your lips, you take a drink, and then Shazam, you're an ectomorphic young man from the Midwest, come to rape, pillage, and plunder all over flatland of Cleveland. Skinny little boy.
Godfried here. There was no one bigger when it mattered less. The man with the perfect face for radio. The tattooed madman psycho, Mike.
See, that's high. This is real, brother. This is wrestling.
To back up into the ring in just a moment or two for more exciting fucking action.
Okay, we're going to be ready to go with our final bout here in just a moment. That one we're going to have a couple of Bubbas teaming together, going against Rick McCord and John Paul. And speaking of Bubbas, the biggest I know, Big Bubba, the international heavyweight champ, 407 pounds of him.
That's right, Lance Russell, the international champ, Big Bubba. Bubba's the name, Big's what you see right here. Let me tell you something, I have some questions that need answering here, Lance Russell. I want to know something. What does it take to get a main event match in this area? Every night I wrestle first, second match, and I stand in the corner over here. I never say a word. I look out there and I see a bunch of shrimpy, snotty-nosed punks. Wrestling main event. People like Tracy Smothers, Pat Tanaka, Jeff Jarrett, Jerry Jarrett, and King Jerry Lawler. I look all over every town I go to. Jerry Lawler, Jerry Lawler. Well, let me explain something to you guys out there. Every time I get into the ring every night now, from now on, I'm going to be eating me a shrimp dinner. I want all those people to watch out there, especially you, King Jerry Lawler, because when I'm finished with you, brother, when I finish humiliating you in front of your friends and beating on your body, they're going to be changing that marquee up there to Queen Jerry Lawler, because I'm going to be in that ring taking care of business like it should be done.
I'm not going to argue with you.
And let me tell you something. No, be quiet. I'm going to start inflicting pain, because inflicting pain on bodies is the only way to be noticed. And I'm going to start hurting people. And I'm going to start right now in this ring.
Well, there he goes, heading to the ring. He's got Big Bubba, the international champ, and his partner is going to be the brawler Monroe. And I just can't tell you how big that guy is. And you will never be able to fully appreciate it until you stand beside him. He is a giant, Davey.
Big Bubba with his partner Bubba Monroe waiting right there in the ring. Excitement Incorporated has arrived. They're there. We're talking about Rick McCord and John Paul. McCord steps out of the ring. John Paul's going to start against Big Bubba. Big Bubba at 6'7", 407, and as Lance has told you, you just can't imagine how huge this guy is until you stand beside him.
Now, Paul,
he's huge.
A big man.
Oh, yeah.
He is a big man, and he looks like a squirt standing up there next to this guy. Boy, I don't know what you do with him. I know one thing. I don't believe I would meet him head on. The temptation is to prove what a man you are, but good night. He's really, now that's what you need to do. John Paul stomped on his toe. There's a tag on the brawler, Bubba Monroe. Monroe comes in, of course, as we said last week, but if you weren't watching last week, you missed it. This is the son of the renowned, infamous, or whatever word you want to use with it, Sputnik Monroe. Boy, he looks a lot like Sputnik.
He does look a lot like Sputnik. Yeah, I guess Sputnik is legendary, but infamous also sounds like a good word to describe him. John Paul coming back in after the tag by Rick McCord. They're holding Bubba Monroe's arm out there, and they're going to work on Bubba Monroe.
Hey, with no disrespect to Bubba Monroe, I believe I'd keep him in there till the end of the match. I would not let him get near that corner.
Count of one. Bubba breaks out of it at the 1 count. You're absolutely right. Oh, reverse neck breaker goaded by McCord. If he can come back with a cover and hold him down there, he may have it. Count as 1, 2. Monroe able to break it at the 2 count. Good move by Rick McCord. He makes a tag on John Paul. Now, the less they see of Big Bubba, the better their chances of winning this match.
That's true. Bubba Monroe not one to give it up lightly, I'll tell you for a fact, as John Paul tried to get a pin also, and he busted his way out of it. Monroe now going after Rick McCord, and there's the tag on Big Bubba.
As if he needed any help, Bubba Monroe was holding McCord back in the corner for a moment. Wow.
You could feel it, not only hear it, you could feel it all the way over here. When he hit, look at that. He just pressed McCord up like he was a piece of wood, nothing.
Not 1 but 2, not 2 but 3 backbreakers by Big Bubba.
And then tossed him aside, Dave. Just pitched him aside. Tag on the brawler.
Big Bubba leaves, and he tells Bubba Monroe, now take care of business. He's got the headlock on Rick McCord.
course, has had the advantage, if that's what you want to say. And yeah, in all honesty, I'm sure it is an advantage, as we've seen with Jerry Jarrett, to have a second-generation situation. But in his case, I'm sure his dad has taught him a lot of little shortcuts, because he was always quite a brawler himself. Tag back to Bubba Monroe. Every time he tags Monroe, it almost puts Monroe in shock because he slaps it so hard. Wow.
There's a jab in the throat. Bubba Monroe dropped down, but Rick McCord moved out of the way. Moves again. Bubba didn't learn the first time. He went back the second time with the same result. Rick McCord's been in there a long time. He needs a tag. He's still a long way from the corner, but he's headed that way. He didn't get there either.
He didn't quite make it. Uh-oh, but Bubba Monroe did. Big Bubba stepping back through. He beels McCord out of that corner and tags her right back. He's getting a little hot at his own partner. As he said, take care of him now. Get him out there and take care of him. There's the tag on John Paul. Our time is running out. John Paul throws a backdrop on Bubba Monroe. Well, I'll tell you what, if Bubba Monroe loses this son of a gun, I don't want to have to report back. I think Paul had the pin, but Big Bubba just jumped right in there.
Yeah, I think he had him beat. Had him beat if Big Bubba hadn't arrived when he did. Oh, the referee goes down as he and John Paul are thrown together. Now Big Bubba picks John Paul up. He slams him. Oh, sits down on the top of him. Bubba Monroe with a cover. Counts 1, 2. The match is over. 5 minutes, 57 seconds. Give most of the credit to Big Bubba, but Bubba Monroe there for the final. Count of 3. John Paul and Rick McCord, Excitement Incorporated, lose it. Again, 5:57 the time.
That is correct, and Big Bubba is the man who turned the tide when the referee got knocked down and took care of it in there. We're going to have to take care of business right here, and we'll be back in just a moment. The Bubbers were just too much in that last match, Dave.
Especially Big Bubba. Boy, he came in there, and he really had it wrapped up so that when Bubba Monroe came in the ring, there wasn't much to do except hold him for the count.
Yeah, with the referee down, he couldn't see that that Big Bubba's the one that came in and kicked John Paul right in the back and then got him over in a position where Bubba Monroe could get down and get to 1, 2, 3.
Exactly. I said when he came in the ring, he was already in the ring. There was a little double teaming going on there. Well,
there's no need to fear. Psycho Mike is here.
Hey, this is the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And if you don't want to get locked in a mental ward with me, you'll click like and hit subscribe now. Oh, yes, the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And this has been my twisted world of Masters of Mayhem. Part-time crazy. 100% psycho. Thank you very much for joining me. See you on the next episode of Psycho Mike's Twisted World of Masters of Mayhem. So, stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do it while you can. Don't get caught. And stay fucking crazy. Huh?
Oh yeah, I want you to stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do what you can, don't get caught. Stay fucking crazy. Son of a bitch.
I've seen your stupid videos. Actually, I'm lying. I haven't seen your stupid videos. I've heard about your stupid videos. From me to you, go fuck yourself.